This USA MVP. I'm here to talk about the Paulie Malignaggi versus Adrien Broner fight that just happened last night. Going into this fight, I predicted that Adrien Broner would win on the cards. If you listen to the video, I said I don't think Paulie Malignaggi has enough power or enough pop to keep Adrien Broner at the end of his jab, and he's not going to be able to keep Adrien Broner off of him. Is that what happened? Yes, that's what happened. But in the same sense, I feel like even though he wasn't able to keep Adrien Broner off of him, I expected a better level of offense from Adrien Broner in the fight, which some rounds was close because of Paulie Malignaggi's work rate, even though the punches weren't phasing in Broner, and Broner was giving them more clean, effective punches. This fight, to me personally, left me with more questions about Broner than I had before the fight. I feel like at 147, has Broner power carried to 147, or is it that, Paulie Malignaggi has the heart of a lion? Like I said before, I don't think Broner was going to stop him because Paulie Malignaggi had heart. Question number 2 is, how would Broner match up with a great boxer at 147 that can fight off his back foot with a little bit of pop to him? I can't really answer that question from this fight based on his performance. Not to say that he didn't win the fight. I think he still won the fight. Question number 3 is, what weight class should he fight at next? I personally, after watching tonight's fight, I think he would look better at 140. Fight some of those guys. I don't think he should continue campaigning at 147 unless it's against a guy who stands right in front of him. If a guy stands right in front of him, he can box an offensive masterpiece. But when the guy's on his back foot and has a decent jab and has a chin, I don't think it's stylistically a good matchup for Broner. Also, Broner says he wants fans to vote who he should fight next. Personally, I have a lot of people I would like him to fight. I have Danny Garcia, even though Danny Garcia is supposed to fight Matisse, which I'm still kind of questioning if Danny Garcia is going to fight Matisse. He was there last night. He hasn't been on interviews talking about he wants to fight Matisse. He hasn't been so, voicing his thoughts on fighting Matisse. So maybe that's a wild card in the hat. Keith Thurman, he's a great up-and-coming prospect. 147, very hard hitter. I like to see him fight him. But to me personally, after watching this fight, they compare him to Mayweather a lot, and he just does not have the footwork. I know in the post-fight interview he said he doesn't have to use the footwork, but I just think, he's a stay-in-the-pocket fighter, but he's really good at staying in the pocket. I don't know if he has, that ring generalship. If somebody has the more powerful punches, is he's going to be able to run around the ring, dodge, weave punches, and, win on the cards. But a lot of people said they would like to see him fight Matisse as well. That fight, I don't know who will win, but I think Broner will win that fight too. Alright, let me know what you think. Leave your comments, subscribe to me, USA MVP, and follow me on Twitter, USA MVP.